Welcome to everybody watching the VOD. Time for announcements and whatnot. What's up, Troper? Welcome back. Thank you so much for the 46-month sub on a 46-month streak. Holy moly. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Wow. And the Jade System. 22 months on a 22-month streak. Thank you so much for the best of luck. It's wonderful to see you. I hope you're doing well today. And as usual, my channel seems to be incredibly prone to early hype trains. Thank you so much, everybody, for another hype train. Doing nice? Good. Glad to hear that. Here we are, and I think this is one of these days. The hair's being a little weird on its own. I know, right? Yeah, this is absolutely one of the most popular tracks from the game. Thank you very much. I think I want to get one more hunger seed. Because why not? So we've got 4 pages of the bag right now, but we might need all of it. Let's do it. Are you ready, Syria? I guess so. Okay, we're all set to go. Okay, off we go! Temporal Tower. Got Lunatones. That's better for Chio, except for the Psychic. But he's got Bite, and he's got fighting moves. Probably traps galore. What is that? I can't tell from the side. Bronzor, okay. Oh, I need to go to the multi-chat. Another escape orb, okay. Probably don't need that. Only 82 damage. The Patsy Band. What on earth is a Patsy Band? I need to pick that up and see what the description says. My status complicates things now, though. Patsy Band. Another big apple. I should be set with belly here. Soul Rock. How did you read me, man? You are destroying you a single signal beam right now. And discharge. Oh my god. This sucks. I'm gonna die. There's the Patsy Band. Was it worth? It boosts the foe's critical hit ratio. Okay. Playing it a little rough here, not using the Oron Berry right now. Just chilling in the regular enemy rotation in any game. Yeah, instead of being a special requirement. Okay, so now my Ember's gonna be stronger. Soul Rocks are gonna be buffed. TM. False swipe, yay! That is a nice breeze from the window. Another nice spring day here. It's gonna be cold for a while after this, though. Oh god. Thank you. What's up, Lightning Lass? And thank you all again for the hype train, everybody. No sun here. Another orb. Ugh. Thank you. Orb. What's up, Cedric? Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Okay, this just brings us back around. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. Yay, nothing happened. It was very low on usable energy earlier, which kind of makes things perfect for just streaming and playing a game. Simplifies things. I wasn't really able to work on anything. So now I can just focus on knocking out the end game here. That's just gonna take me back to that room. This has to be the exit. Yay! It is not the exit. I am already full. I am going to consume that now. 17 belly. So, yeah, it has to be down right. This is where the exit is. Another app. Oh my goodness. That's useful. Not as much. And I might as well eat this right now. Oh, hi. And you have agility. You missed. Okay. Yeah, let's get out of here. Porygons are a huge frickin' problem. They can hit from anywhere, and they have agility. And they can paralyze. And they deal crap tons of damage. Sure as heck don't need that. Oh my god. And they have Magnet Rise, which I hope they just keep using. Yeah, every single time I see a Porygon right now, I'm going to be terrified. Oh god. Okay, that one's back where I just came from. No, that's fine. Who's here? Why are you only using Quick Attack? You're gonna be out of it. I need you to not... Oh my god. Why haven't... You've used 3 of your other moves. Don't use Quick Attack. Oh my... He's out of Quick Attack. He just refused to use anything else. I hope you're happy, man. I'll run like this for a bit, but I have a feeling I need to burn one of my max elixirs right now. At least I know he's going to be using fighting moves and dark moves from now on. It looks like I'm going to be needing my max elixirs for me, though. There's a blue gummy somewhere. It'd be nice if it was right here. It is. Oh yeah, I'm okay. I apologize if I'm giving off really bad vibes right now. That's not my intention. Oh god. It's just some days I'm lower energy than others, and this is a low energy day. This Patsy band just feels like an insult. I think I can sell bands for more money than TMs, though. Does my belly decrease faster whenever I've been embargoed? There's a Porygon behind us. Only thing that speeds up hunger is using linked moves and walking through walls. Okay. Thank you. Why am I never in line with Porygons? Oh my god. Yeah, this is one of the most popular Pokemon Mystery Dungeon tunes. Two traps in here. Hey, I went exactly where I wanted. Nice. That was easy. I shouldn't have said anything. I probably just pissed the game off big time. Reviver seeds don't work. Oh my god. Okay. Embargo is a big problem. Good to know. Yeah. Oh my god, there are so many boxes here. I don't have the space. I just can't take this. I probably don't need this many orbs. But I you never freaking know. What type of box is this? Pretty box. Do I have a deluxe box? No. What's my belly at? No. You can have it, Lunatone. Unnecessarily long hallways. The return. I need to start freaking throwing items again. It's been a long time since I've actually utilized my items. I took 90 damage, by the way.
We've climbed a long ways up. How much farther is it to the top? What? Another tremor! That tremor was powerful. It must be getting worse. The tower must be falling apart faster. I'm not sure it's true, but if Temporal Tower regulates time, like Lapras said, then if the tower collapses, our planet's paralysis will begin. So let's hustle, Syria!
Here's this tune. I missed my chance to play the Insane in the Rain version of that main Temporal Tower theme. I thought it was going to continue in the next parts. We got Bronzongs now. And evolved Porygons. I'm just gonna be jetting out of this place. Every single... The Munch Belt. Enemies automatically eat your items, boosts attack, and special attack. This is for Chio. Or for me. No, I'm using the stamina band. Okay, so we're getting some very unique items here. Not just a bunch of defense scarves and power bands. That makes sense. I'll have Chio eat this one. And increased his attack. Very nice. Rewarded. This seems like an orb situation. That didn't work. Oh. $94 on that one. Nice. You have Ember too. Okay, this is just a I've walked into a Salamence party. I have 1 Oranberry left. 4 Reviver Seeds, though. And I have a feeling I'm gonna need every single one of them. With floors like that happening. I should be throwing my Iron Thorns. I keep forgetting I have them. Caught it. Thank you. It's about time. He did nothing but use Quick Attack earlier. And now he's been really loath to use it all of a sudden, probably because I got mad at him. A red gummy for me? I see a max elixir in my future. I thought I've had orbs effects work before after I threw them at people. I already have one of those. Are you right behind me? Yes. Well, now we have to fight. Well, I think I know where all the stuff is. Rock Slide, interesting. I feel like I want that. Wait, Larvin already has it. That's an interesting pain animation there. We have Porygon 2s and Porygon Zs here. Oh, it's an Oranberry. Now he's using Quick Attack all the time. We're fine. I knew something was about to happen right after I said that. Uh-oh. No, I will not use the itemizer orb. I refuse. Refuse to use. Yeah. Now I can trick everyone. Wait, I no longer have a heart. The worst thing about being turned into an item is that your belly turns to 0 and you become super hungry. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon logic. Or something. Thank you.
My brick break will help us!
Yeah, you haven't used it a single time in either one of these areas. That would be really nice if you actually remembered how to use that move. It's pretty good, dude. Petrify Orb, actually. I'm out. There it is! Good for you, man. Pounce. You just needed a pep talk. Dive. Dive isn't that useful, actually. As far as I know. Temporal Pinnacle.
Is this the top of Temporal Tower? Ah! Lightning! Look at the sky, Syria! It's incredible! Red clouds are swirling! Ah! It happened again! This tower feels like it's going to shake apart any moment! Let's hustle, Syria! Look, over there! What could this be? It has a strange, mystical feel.
There's a big circular pattern. Inside are indentations that look like they've been gouged out. What is this? Wait a second. The gouged out indentations, there are 5 in all. 5 slots. That means...
What? 5 slots? That's it! If I set the 5 time gears into these 5 slots, we might prevent time from stopping!
Unfortunately, in the time that we've spent talking about all this, we've given our boss time to be able to drop in and stop us.
Okay, I'll do it! Wah!
Welcome, Derp Kip.
It turned dark all of a sudden! So, it's you. You seek the destruction of Temporal Tower. What? You're wrong! We're here to prevent time from stopping! Time stopping. Time. Dialga. You dare bring ruin to the tower? No! That's wrong! We want to prevent the tower from collapsing! Silence.
It's every single boss situation.
For all those who threaten Temporal Tower, I will show no mercy. It's no use, Syria. It's no use! It's no use! He's not listening to us at all! You dare bring light to my lair? You must die!
I forget. Wow. I really am getting old. It's been too long since I heard that line. Dialga is losing control because time is breaking down. But this isn't like Primal Dialga in the future. He's not yet fully consumed by the power of darkness. There's still a chance that Dialga can be brought back to reason. There's still hope. Here he comes, Syria! We're of time. So here's the tune. Self-cure IQ skill prevented hunger. So none of this will work? Miss. I have a feeling I know just about how this fight's gonna be going. I can't use the orb that silences people. We use 2 Reviver Seeds.
We did it. Okay, Syria, it's time! While Dialga is still down, I'll go put in the time gears. Ah! This tremor is the worst it's been!
Temporal Tower must be nearing total collapse. If that were to happen, the destruction will accelerate until the planet is fully paralyzed.
I've got to hurry! The floor's heaving! It's hard to put the time gears into place! Done! They're all set! Why? I put the time gears where they're supposed to go! Why won't these tremors stop? It can't be. Was I too late? Will Temporal Tower continue to collapse? Is it too late to stop the planet's paralysis?
But it failed. But the future refuse to change. This is... Where? Chio.
Hey, Syria. Where?
This is Temporal Tower.
What? Dialga!
You have no cause for alarm. I have regained my reason.
What?
Temporal Tower has taken heavy damage, but it has survived. Now, observe.
This is...
Dialga must be showing this to us. He must be using telepathy to do so.
This... It must be Tree Shroud Forest. But it's not the same. When we were in Tree Shroud Forest, time was stopped. Time is moving again. It's Treasure Town. Everyone looks happy. It's Temporal Tower. It seems to be badly damaged, but it's still standing. Temporal Tower didn't collapse. It survived.
Temporal Tower survived the crisis. Time has returned to normal here. Thus, time has resumed in places where it had stopped.
Yeah, it did look like a Jenga tower.
Because you stopped the ruin of Temporal Tower, the planet's paralysis has been prevented. The world's peace has been restored.
Really? We did it, Syria! We finally did it! We brought peace to the world!
Allow me to thank you. I thank you for reaching the Hidden Land. You had the courage to stand up to me, even as I raged out of control. And you prevented the ruin of Temporal Tower in the nick of time.
The nick of time. Get it, Time God?
Thank you. All this I owe to you.
To Dialga.
But all is not yet as it should be. It will take time. I must see to the repair of Temporal Tower. The Hidden Land, too, has been ravaged. But the Rainbow Stone ship should still be operable. And Lapras should be awaiting your return.
Okay. Let's go home, Syria. Back to Treasure Town. What's the matter, Syria? Let's hurry!
My body feels heavy. What's wrong? Why am I struggling to move? It's like my legs are weighed down. Maybe, now that we changed the future, my own disappearance is drawing near.
Tremors! It's settled down. I guess things are still settling back to normal. Let's go, Syria.
This light. Alright. Finally. The time has finally arrived. My time with Chio ends now.
Hey, Syria! Huh? Syria? What is it? What's wrong with you?
Sorry, Chio. I kept this to myself for a long time.
It looks like I have to say goodbye. What? Goodbye? What do you mean? Dust Noir told me. If we changed the future, the Pokemon from the future would disappear. That's why I'm destined to disappear too. Huh? What? Why? Why? I don't understand! Thank you for everything. I'm going to disappear from here now, but Chio, I'll never forget you. Wait a second. I only made it this far because you were with me, Syria. Don't you understand? You made me strong, Syria. If you go, Syria, I don't know what I would... No, Chio. You have to be strong on your own. You have to live. You have to go home. Tell everyone about what happened here, so that nothing like this happens ever again. Huh. Syria! The light is getting brighter. Don't, Syria! Don't go! Thank you for everything, Chio. I'm glad we got to train together at the guild. I'm glad we got to go on adventures together. I'm glad I got to know you, Chio. Wait, Syria? I'm sorry. I'm so lucky that you were my friend. I feel the same, Syria! To me, Syria, you're more important than anything! Yes. I feel the same way, Chio. Even after I disappear from here, I will never forget you. Syria! 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 I have to live. I have to get home alive. Get home and tell everyone about what happened. Because it's Syria's. It's Syria's last wish. There's the Rainbow Stone ship. Temporal Tower is getting farther and farther away. And Syria... I'm getting farther away from Syria. Oh, Syria. And so, Syria and Chio finally succeeded in their mission and saved the world from disaster. Chio departed from Temporal Tower, traveled across the ravaged Hidden Land, rode Lapras across the sea, and safely returned to Treasure Town. Upon returning to the guild, Chio told everyone about the adventure, about what happened in the Hidden Land, about what took place in Temporal Tower, about Grovyle, and about Syria. Of course, Chio also spoke of how the destruction of time was stopped, and how the world was restored to peace. Welcome, 19-Box Fox. Welcome, everybody. It's nice to have you all. Chio told the story whenever and wherever possible, to as many Pokemon as possible. It was a story that had to be told. It was a story of hope for world peace. It was a story of hope for future peace. So months passed. Treasure Town returned to its cheerful routines.
The scars from the planet's injuries slowly healed, and life gradually returned to normal. Huh? Howdy, Chio. Going out?
Yes. Out for a walk.
Sounds nice, yep. It'll be dinner time soon, though. You don't want to be late for that.
Okay, understood. Oh, wow! This is beautiful! I haven't seen this for a long time. It's as beautiful as I remember. I've just been too busy to come and see it. But I've missed this fantastic sight. I wonder when it was when I last saw this. The last time was... Oh. The last time I saw this, it was when I met Syria. The view was like this that time, too. The Krabby blowing all those bubbles along the beach. I noticed someone right here. Syria was unconscious. That was when Syria and I... No, not... That was when our adventure began. I remember it all so fondly. All those memories of my time with Syria. Memories of Syria. But now, Syria's gone. And Syria isn't here anymore.
Not you. Chio! You've been gone so long, I took to be worrying about you. What's the matter?
Bidoof! Bidoof!
What else the matter? And that's the end forever. The rudest part of every Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game, the credits at the end credits that aren't really the end credits. Temporal Tower was shorter than I thought it was going to be, so I'm imagining things are going to ramp up intensely in the post-game. The end credits as someone is bawling their eyes out every time. Huh. Yeah, I might continue into the post-game to for this stream, and then I might do the next 2 special episodes in the next 2 streams. The final special episode has been recommended to me to do at the very end of everything. And I have not unlocked that final special episode yet. It probably was recommended to you by someone here, yeah. It was made by a friend. So there was a period of time during my stream when it was talked about here a lot. Yeah, they all, Kara also made a short little Backrooms game that I played on stream last year. I loved that game. Kara and Vio make really good stuff.
Gio.
What?
When you left here, when you bid farewell to this place, from the Rainbow Stone ship.
I just realized that my dialogue of voice is Christian Bale's Batman.
Your sorrow. I felt its intensity even here. And if that is how you feel even now, and if Syria were to share those feelings, I will grant your wish.
That's what I thought.
The world needs you both. That is why I will trust you with a gift. I leave to you the future. This is my thanks. Please accept it.
Yeah, Chio's power of love made Syria special, and so Syria gets to live in the present still. But apparently, I'm not gonna give even potential, not spoilers-ish spoilers for people who don't know about the final chapter of the side chapters. So, there we go. We've got 6 of these. Like, that's about half of the page of bosses. So after completing the main quest, we might only be about halfway through the game, or less, because all the dungeons are probably going to be exceedingly longer from here on. As a result of Syria and Chio's heroic actions, the destruction of time was stopped, and peace returned to the world of Pokemon. Of course, not everything returned to normal right away. Some places remained where time was still out of control, but overall, things were becoming better everywhere. As for Syria and Chio, they returned to Wigglytuff's guild and fell back into their daily routine of vigorous training. Exactly 100 adventures? Nice. One morning, several months later...
What? Graduation?
Oh, and then they were in high school.
That's right! Graduation from the guild! If you graduate, you can leave the guild. You'll be rid of the harsh daily training program, too. Of course, that all depends on your passing the graduation exam.
Hey! Chatot! Hey! We've been around a lot longer than those two. Hey! Why do Syria and Chio get to take the graduation exam before we do?
That's like asking why a black belt becomes a black belt before you when you've been a yellow belt for 6 months because you haven't been practicing any of the forms in karate. And they have. And they've managed to get to black belt before you.
They've already proven themselves to be worthy many times over.
Chatot finally, unequivocally respecting us.
And after all, Syria and Chio saved the world. It's only natural that they've earned the right to be tested. And that's how it goes. We will soon conduct the graduation exam. I expect you to be prepared for it.
Loudred took the graduation exam last year.
And promptly failed. Hey! Get lost!
So, what do we have to do for this graduation exam?
I want you to explore the depths of a wood named Mystifying Forest. A wood. You should find a place called Luminous Spring there.
Luminous Spring?
Yep. It was where Pokemon once went to evolve. Ah, we get our evolving chapter. But maybe because of the time troubles we had, no sunlight shines on the spring now. Now, nothing can evolve there.
We want you to travel to Luminous Spring and return with its treasure. If you can bring that treasure back to the guild, you'll pass the exam. You will then be recognized as a fully trained exploration team and graduate from the guild with full honors.
Okay, we have to bring back the treasure. Let's do this, Syria.
But you have to watch out for one thing. One simple thing. There you'll find a frighteningly strong enemy. The Grand Master of all The Grand Master of all things bad lives there.
The Grand Master of all things bad?
Yup. The Grand Master is terribly wicked. It's a horrifying presence that no one would ever want to meet. So, good luck with that!
Huh?
That will do for the morning briefing. All right, everyone, let's get down to work.
Hooray.
What do we do, Syria? The Grand Master of all things bad! Hey, Loudred! Loudred, you took the graduation exam last year, didn't you? There's something we'd like to know. Can you tell us what the Grand Master of all things bad was like?
That feels like a Monty Python skit premise. I know, right? I'm sorry, but I'm not allowed to talk about it. It's the guild rule. I can't talk about it. But I will tell you this. You're in for a dreadful, terrifying time. What I went through. Even now, when I let myself remember it.
Loudred didn't tell us anything useful. We'll just have to do our best to graduate on our own. Let's go to Treasure Town and get ready.
We're gonna fill up our storage completely. Thinking about it even now. And now he has nowhere to run.
Excuse me, the Grand Master of all things bad. I really can't tell you. Please, I just can't. I'm so sorry. I've never seen its feet before. Deep in Mystifying Forest is a special place. It is called Luminous Spring. Your objective is to reach Luminous Spring and return with its treasure. If you can safely return with the treasure, you will pass the exam. You'll gain official recognition as a first-rate exploration team, and you will earn the honor of graduating from the guild. I wish you the best of luck.
Just Wigglytuff wearing a jack-o'-lantern on his head. Work hard on your graduation exam. I've never heard of that. The Grand Master of all things bad. Still, there's plenty we don't know about the world. It makes it that much more rewarding to be an exploration team. Oh, there's something else. We heard this from other teams. They told us about some newly discovered dungeons. Yay. The wild Pokemon in them seem more intelligent. They've learned to use items, and they're smarter in the ways they move and attack. So your team should keep that in mind when you're going into new dungeons. Nice. The Grand Master of all things bad? What?
The Grand Master of all things bad? Nope, never heard of him.
Huh? The Grand Master of all things bad? Oof. You know, I haven't been at the guild much longer than you all. I couldn't tell you all about that graduation exam if I wanted to. I swear. I'm sorry.
Luminous Spring? Oh, that place is where Pokemon used to go to evolve. For some reason, no sunlight falls on Luminous Spring. Huh? Why's that? Well, why would I know that?
Do I still have my same job list? I do! I might go to Northern Desert first just because there have been people who have been waiting for me to do their thing for a billion years now.
Oh, you want to know about the Grand Master of all things bad? Let me put it as simply...
Okay.
Good luck on the graduation exam. Hey! 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 Hey!
Oh, Chio and Syria! Hi! Hey, Teddiursa and Ursaring! What's going on? Are you going out somewhere? Yup, we're going off to Mystifying Forest now. What? Mystifying Forest? But isn't it dangerous there? Haven't you heard? The Grand Master of all things bad is supposed to be there.
I mean, if that were on somebody's bingo card today, of take a drink whenever anybody's, or take a drink anytime that is said, people would already be dead now.
The Grand Master of all things bad? I've never heard of anything like that. You're sure you're not making a mistake?
We go play in Mystifying Forest often. We've never seen or even heard of a Grand Master.
You must have misheard a bad rumor or something. Let's go.
Bye.
The Master Bad of Grand All Things. The Bad Master of Grand Things.
Something's not right. That doesn't sound anything like what Wigglytuff said. It's not as if we can do anything about it. Let's get ready and go out to Mystifying Forest.
He doesn't have anything special to say about what we just did. I forgot to store my 10,000 money in there before I went on the big endgame adventure. Whoops. I've heard you're taking the guild's graduation exam. Now, I hear that Wigglytuff's guild has an especially tough exam. Oh, but you're up to it, I'm sure.
Good morning, Chio and Syria.
The Grand Master of all things bad? Sorry. I've never heard of such a creature. Thank you for saving the world!
You're welcome.
You're the team that went to the Hidden Land and stopped the planet's paralysis.
You two are great!
I'm sorry, Electivire. I've not used you at all yet, except for relearning moves. Oh, I have so many boxes for you. I need money. Yeah, Pokemon are more able to learn when the world isn't ending.
You brought peace to the world at last. Thank you.
You did it. That's wonderful. Thank you so much.
You've stopped the planet's paralysis! How incredible! Thank you!
They don't have anything special to say. The Grand All of Bad Master Things. Yeah, this... Why is this? Like, people who know this game, is there any reason to not sell the Patsy Band? Boosts the foe's critical hit ratio. I can use these to make things, I guess. Or I can just get $1 each. I'm sure, Starlings, I'm sure. That's what I thought. Okay, so I can sell it. Pretty cool to see all those munch belts. Those seem nice. Throw it at a boss to make them wear it. That is interesting. But I would probably be throwing hunger seeds at them first. Let's get some boxes appraised. Alright, give me a Torchic card. I've worked hard for it. Gotten a fair amount of Marsh Muds. I'm surprised I got done with Temporal Tower got done with the credits within the first hour. Thank you all for being here. I hope you're all enjoying so far. I think I have a few more boxes in there. I'm surprised none of the shopkeepers have anything to say about us saving the world. Yeah, I can only store 11 items. Five more items. Okay. One, two, three, four. Five. Let me go to Kekli or Croagunk and make some items out of the wait. I can go do some gold tickets. And I have some gummies I can take out, right? Look at all these bands that I have now. Oh lord, I can probably sell a few of these. If you can upgrade the Pat C band into a Pat D band and then a Pat E band, you can give it to Spinda to bake into a Pat E cake, which allows you to boost the recruit rate of unevolved Pokemon for 1 or 2 expeditions before enough time passes that it becomes uncool and breaks permanently. Thanks. I believe everything I hear. But because I didn't hear that and I read it instead, that means I don't believe you. I don't think do I have a Grammy food? Right, these were for Larvin. So let me go get those. Let me get the Cold Hard Duo out right now. I did have a Grammy food in storage? Huh. I missed it. Well, I don't need that. Or just for poops and giggles, I could try and make a smoothie out of it, but I don't think I ever want to do that again, even for a joke.
It's thanks to you guys I'm even able to sit here enjoying such delicious drinks. Thanks, Team Hot Fries.
Wow, thanks to your hard work saving the world, I can still go on leisurely explorations. Thank you so much.
Maybe it's too late to say it, but now I know the rumor about the world being at stake was true. But your team stopped it, right? I'm truly grateful.
While I was out on an exploration, something impossible happened to the world. Or so I hear. Did you hear the happy news? Why not? Thanks to everyone's recycling efforts, Project P recently made a new discovery! This time treasure was discovered, so we're offering a higher grade of...
A higher grade. Interesting. I'm just here to do gold tickets. Yes. So many heal seeds. So many reviver seeds. I don't need this many stun seeds, do I? Alright, let's do it. Gold ticket. Let's go red. Oh, damn it. Don't tell me.
It's a loss, right? That's right!
It's the big fake out.
Hey, why not calm down?
I love how they get your... If you have your other teammates in here, they come over to see what's going on. That's an amazing touch. If she shakes her head once and then says that's right, that means you actually won. I'm gonna try one more time. Goggle specs. Interesting. I really don't need these, do I? I haven't used any of my ginsengs yet. Let's do this again. I'm just gonna mash again. We'll go red again. I have a few. What is it gonna be for a gold ticket? I've just managed to not have to use max elixirs basically ever. I got a nether TM for return. I have 2 of those now. I might teach that to Chio at some point. Anyway, let's make some smoothies for my friends. Larvin. It feels weird selling items like max elixirs and stamina bands and... Return is bad in this game? Oh, this is for Belly. We've got a bit more storage space now. I also am probably going to go back to Croagunk. And turn some of our special items into other special items and get rid of some of those, especially all those duplicates we have.
Hey, you two. The graduation exam will put you through the ringer. Don't be flattened.
Okay. He says something special. Vespiquen. Does set damage vary between 5 and 45 based on how high your IQ is? What? Well, that stinks. Valor Charm for Snorlax. Sure. 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 Sure.
Kui, kui, kwa, kwa, ha, woodlings!
So good to see you. How are you doing? It's lovely, lovely to see you. We did it. We beat the main quest. And by the look of how things turned out, I definitely am, and by how things sound, I definitely am going to be looking forward to that final side chapter making things feel more okay. That should be enough for now, maybe. 45-month sub-anniversary and the share didn't go through somehow. Oh! I saw it on my activity feed. Can I, like... No, all I can do is say report. I wish I could send it through again, but it came through over here. Thank you so much for the 45-month sub. I really, really, really appreciate it. Yep, we got the crying. It was very, very intense. I got another return. I won a gold ticket and got apparently one of the worst TMs in the game. The graphical overlay showed, but there was no sound. Okay. Yeah, you can report somebody for subbing to you. Because Twitch makes... Every single thing that Twitch does makes the most sense. That's the only option that I can do on the right side of the activity feed for any of these notifications. Yep. Yeah, I know that there is a reason for it. The reason exists. Okay, store this. Let's go do a really quick little romp, a little decompressing romp in the northern desert to take out all of those. Yeah, yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, it makes sense. There are reasons for it. Let's go chill out in northern desert and think about all the things that have just happened to us. Have I accepted all the jobs? I have, okay. There have been people who have been waiting for a long time for me to do their requests. Well, that's annoying. Here's one of my favorite musics in the game, too. Now we get to hang out with Larvin. I love the way he jumps around. I love everything about him. Well, it depends. I think the time deformations didn't reach most parts of the world. Or, I mean, Treasure Town is the only part of the world that matters because it's where the protagonists are, so... I don't know. Maybe a lot of places dealt with it. I will try to grind for Master Rain in between streams. But maybe some people weren't waiting at all. They are nearly 20 levels below us now. Double check the item info of the Munch Band. Also makes the Pokemon's belly go down faster. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering why one of those items you could get seemed good and the other didn't. So that's fine for Chio to use, but not me. It makes sense for it being called the Munch Band. Are the enemies stronger absolutely everywhere now? Because I felt like they were doing more damage with Feint Attack before in this place. That was a crit though. I should probably actually check this room. Yep. Chio's poisoned. Decoy orb is nice. Yeah, so the main story so far of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky, absolutely fine. There are some things about it that frustrate me. Some of that is unfair to really blame the game for, because this game was made for young Japanese children, and I'm a 30-year-old American man. That doesn't mean that it's wrong for people my age to really resonate with every single part of a storytelling experience like this. Monster House, by the way. But me specifically, I started to fall out of love with that type of storytelling experience about 7 years ago, and it's been gradually building for me. So a lot of the incredibly archetypal characters with these types of archetypes being maximized, a lot of them don't quite land for me. There were a few characters that I really cared about, and Grovyle was the one I cared about most. And the main story, I felt like Grovyle was hardly given any thought. Like not given any thought. Was hardly given any. I thought Grovyle was the coolest character, and nobody told him that like how. I don't know. I haven't done all the side stories yet. Let's see, Petrify Orb. Things were formulaic, which is fine. And when the formula was adhered to, it was done in ways that still were able to surprise me a little bit. But oh my god, I need to wait for Protect. I haven't been paying attention. Protect wore off, okay. I just wasted some members just because I wasn't paying attention. That's okay. Talking through a monster house. That seems like a great idea. I absolutely thought he deserved way better. I thought he deserved it, and that term is used a lot, and it usually just refers to a character died, and I wish they would have survived. But I feel like Grovyle was barely given any attention. In ways that could have mattered to him as a person. And it would be nice if that were touched on more in one of the side stories, and we'll see. But the main story did not satisfy me in a lot of ways. I thought it was fine, though. And I acknowledge that it is quite high quality for what it is. I feel like the raw qualities of anime storytelling, just maximizing, like at one point Chio saying I'm too sad to move, that, like, people like to talk and say, oh, if your characters are talking about their feelings, that means you're doing things wrong, but that's more of like an acting perspective. But like, people can talk about that in terms of writing as well. If you're making your characters say how they're feeling, then you're doing something wrong. This is a child's anime, and after Grovile pushed Dusknoir out, Chio saying, I'm too sad to move, when the most important thing in the world is what we need to be doing right now, and it might leave without us if we don't move right now. Yes, that is the power of anime. And that's how I was feeling. Get him, Larvin. Don't look at me. I could use an orb. Yes. So I don't want to be unfair to this game's story. I think it's not really... I need to be more sensitive to... Where did Chio go? Asleep. It's never taken this long before. Let's keep it up, Syria! Is this a glitch?
We have to go on! We must never give up!
I'm sure they'll be fine. But yes, I want to be more sensitive to throwing around the term fault. But it's not really the game's fault that it wasn't really... It was a bit of a frustrating experience for me. His belly... So when your allies wear items that decrease belly, when people don't usually have belly, it suddenly makes them have a belly? What? Okay. That's disappointing. But also welcome. And he's never gonna hit Sandshrew because of Sandvale. Hey, he did it. I would like to get that box. Okay. He was right next to me, but not anymore. But yes, as I was saying, it's very difficult to actually try and keep extended thoughts going whenever this game is happening. You did it. Well done. The story was a bit of a frustrating experience for me, but I still liked it. I'm not trying to disparage it in any way, especially not in unfair ways, because the fact that it wasn't exactly for me is fine. That's not its fault. And sometimes I think I can get into a trap of expecting things to not be for me, and so then affecting the way that I am processing things with that expectation. And so I think I accidentally go into anime experiences with the expectation of being frustrated by it, and so that can set me up for being frustrated by it more than I would be otherwise, and that's my fault. I'm not exactly sure how much I did that in this case. I think when I started finding myself being initially frustrated by some things, I allowed it to snowball a little bit more than I should have. And maybe I should have been talking about it more throughout the experience and like getting those feelings out there and just sort of like exercising myself of it. But I really want to keep saying, like, keep stressing the fact that I think this is all very good. And just because I have been frustrated by it doesn't mean I didn't enjoy it. I enjoyed it very much, and a lot of those moments that were supposed to hit very hard did hit very hard as intended. But there are some things that I am hoping for from the side stories. I will say that. And possibly from the post-game. But I am already a bit disappointed by the fact that Grovile doesn't get to... We'll see if Grovile gets to have a happily ever after in the side stories, but I wish Grovile could have had a happily ever after with his companion that he loved. Check the message log. Your rescue target just died to Sandstorm. I love mystery dungeons. I don't see it, but I was probably too busy talking to notice anything. Well, sometimes in Mystery Dungeon games, you're just destined to not do what you want to do. I didn't even realize it was the Burmy mission. Oh, how dare you! This is a rescue. Thankfully, there's no Sandstorm here. Hopefully nobody uses Sandstorm. Okay. Well done. That's actually a fair amount of damage. Well, that's fine. Hey, you yelled at my friend, and now you will suffer the consequences, which is death. That's what happens when you yell at my friends. I should not have you be fighting, actually. You are quad... No, not quad weak. But you are weak to grass. We'll see if I can one-shot you. Screw this. You are not getting away from me. It is rock ground until it fully evolves. Okay. Here I thought it was rock dark. Oh, everybody's petrified. That feels kind of bad. Allow me to swap that fate with a different one. So it is quad weak to grass. Alright, that was fun. Too bad our rescue died when I wasn't even looking. And I feel a little awkward about how critical I am being of stories like this when I really feel like I want to give more benefit of the doubt and more benefit of... in general. I just let those things exist on their own terms more. With me being a writer and being a storyteller and just naturally wanting to be given the benefit of the doubt and to like allow my works to exist on their own terms even when they're not for people, when people find they're not exactly to their liking. So like when I'm being critical of a story like this, that could I'm nervous about how that could really come to bite me in the butt in the future. It's like, oh, you're doing exactly the same things in this story that you were criticizing this other story about before. I am very nervous about being hypocritical, but the more that I am saying ow when I am hurting, I feel like the more that that's going to actually happen. The more I'm going to be coming to terms with the fact that I say hypocritical things. Being a hypocrite. Because I possibly have even more cognitive dissonance than most other people I've met.
You two should focus on your graduation exam. This is what you must do. Go to the deepest part of Mystifying Forest. There you will find a place called Luminous Spring.
Let's get through this graduation exam, Syria.
Yeah. That missing Pokemon will continue to miss. I know it's unavoidable, but it's still... I try to do my best, and I don't want to not do my best. And I kind of want to get the Rage Mages back. Northern Desert gives so much money. Let's get a power band back out. You tend to think publicly released art is subject to public comment. There's yours, everyone's. Out there but untouchable is somewhere between very privileged and impossible. Yeah. You can do your best and still not crucify yourself for slipping up. I like to do it first before other people do it because it hurts worse when other people do it than it does when I do it. Maybe that's... I'm sure there are severe pitfalls to that as well, and it happens more often when I'm the one doing it all the time than it does when I don't do it to myself and other people do it first. So maybe the pain is more so because I'm doing it, because it's happening more often because I'm the one doing it. The trick isn't to not do your best, it's to say, well, if I did my best and fell short, I did my best. That's something I need to accept more often as well. Because I'm one of those people who has severe issues with doing my best and falling short. I have massive issues with that. I can also turn these blast seeds into gold tickets. I'm gonna do that. I do not really have use for blast seeds. And look at all this stuff. This is why people who are publishing stuff, which used to be a lot less common, so there were more hooks for specific associated development, have not literally everyone is going to like what you do, no matter what, as a necessary lesson along the way. Yeah, I'm very, 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 very slowly coming to terms with that. Very slowly. Diminish was one of the hardest and most painful lessons. And I had been trying to tell myself that for years before it, but it's still just like, I don't really learn lessons unless it's the hard way. I don't know why I'm like that. It's just, I can tell myself things, but I don't understand them until I go through, like, the most intense processes. It's like Celine says about me, like, apparently only things that happen at 110% really make sense to me, because I only really tend to exist at 110%. All stabbing yourself before anyone else can stab you first does is now you get stabbed twice. I think the fool in me that just wants to keep doing the comfortable thing of stabbing myself because that's what feels right says is that maybe if I stab myself first and the people who are going to do it see it, then they feel like they don't have to. And I know that's not necessarily true at all, but that's just how I think sometimes, all the time. How much storage space do I have now? Yeah, still not looking too good. The problem with learning things the hard way is that some of the hard lessons are actually bad, wrong lessons. Like the ones you just mentioned. I am really surprised. Actually, maybe frustration was doing like 45 damage. Maybe that does make sense. Yeah, I know it's wrong. I know it's bad. I know I shouldn't be comfortable with that. It's just that's been my life for a very long time, and it's going to be tough to accept a life where that's not happening. I will try. Not trying or wander stop. Yeah. It is just a part of life. Giving 110% and still falling short. Now I'm going to take out the gold gummy because I'm going to get belly back. And I got a bunch of other gummies. Yeah, I know. It would be funny to try and make another smoothie out of it, but I'm too scared. Have I done the appraisal? Yes. Get Belly and Shelly. Get the Rage Mages. I do need to try and figure out how to compartmentalize the periods in which I give 100% in my life, because I feel like the only correct way to exist is to be giving 110% at all times. And that's part of what I was going through today when I felt like I was too exhausted to do anything except just play a video game today, which thankfully has worked out well so far. This has been a good... My brain has been up to this. There's another archetype for someone who, if giving 100% doesn't work, then yell louder and try 100%. If that doesn't work, give it 120%. I looked up... I keep forgetting to look up who Lawless is again. I feel bad for forgetting who that is. Yeah, one of the reasons that I love... From the anime, green-haired secondary... Oh, is that who... Zyzie named Ma... something? It was Akira's friend? Aggressor. Thanks, I'm actually feeling fine. It's just people are in a help Saria mood right now, and that doesn't mean that I'm going through it right now. Oh, I mean, I'm always going through it in a way, and that's why they're talking about things. But how we got here was I was criticizing the main story of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, and I got to the point of I feel awkward about being critical of this story in this way, because if I end up doing the same things in my stories and hoping to be, you know, like naturally as a human being feeling sad if I'm not given, you know, if my stories are not also not able to be enjoyed on their own terms, then I feel like a hypocrite for this story not being for me and for being critical of it, which just sort of dovetailed into other things about me that happened. But it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a good nap. Either you have scheduled maintenance and downtime, or the maintenance and downtime scheduled itself for you. The green gummy should be good for Shellaga. Shelly. But yeah, I have been trained and trained myself to believe that the ending of somebody like Lawless is like a just and it's like, in a way, it's a good end. And I don't know how to unlearn that. Yeah, I'll never be able to remember that green doesn't mean grass. Oh well, that would have been good. That would have been better for Belly in that case, but it's okay. Let's see what Aggressor does. The Pokemon becomes... Oh, this is for... Oh wait, its attack and special attack are boosted by 1 level. Defense and special defense are both reduced by 1 level, however. Okay. That's something, I guess. I don't know if I necessarily want that, actually. Because there are just too many room-wide attacks that I feel like will just absolutely own me. I can think about it. Let's make another gold ticket. More happy news! As for ragging an art you don't want to rag on, there's a game you're anticipating probably writing a detailed negative review of after the last part releases, because there's so many good chunks in it, but they've whiffed so much on putting the pieces together. I expect other people to have a different opinion on it, and this is basically fine. Ah, yes. I can laugh about Earthquake owning me now. We can get Reviver Seeds from here now. Let's use some Blast Seeds now. I'm saying now a lot right now. Giving 100% all day, every day. 110% all day, every day as a default is not possible. You can try, you can give 110% for every moment you're conscious and able to actually decide on purpose what percent to give, and then you're gonna pass out, and after counting the bedridden time where you're giving 0%, you'd end up with less output overall than someone who paced themselves reasonably could have done in the same time anyway. That's what I'm trying to figure out how to do, but I have only programmed myself to be on all the time. I don't know how to pick and choose. I'm trying to learn how, but it's hard to learn how to do something you've never done before and do not know how to learn how to do. Does that make sense? It's hard to learn how to see a color your eyes cannot see and try to teach your eyes how to see a new color. Maybe that's insensitive to say toward colorblind people, I don't know. Let's go blue this time. Sometimes turning IQ skills off doesn't stick. Oh. I got a silver ticket from that, okay. So we get another shot with a silver ticket this time. Yeah, I'm hoping that I don't have to eventually learn by absolute necessity, but we'll see. I am trying. I promise you I am trying. But I'm trying to find the balance between not giving up on myself and picking and choosing my times to be active and turned on, which is the unintentionally funny way to put it. Mystifying Forest! Let's see what's going on over... Wait. Have I done all the proper things? I think so. We're actually traveling light this time. Thank you. I really appreciate you also trying on my behalf.
Listen, Syria. Since this is our graduation exam,
We can't take Shelly and Belly with us.
I was thinking that just the two of us should go, Syria. What do you think about leaving behind the other team members? So just we two can go.
Either go as a pair or don't go at all. Go as a pair.
That's that! Let's get moving to Mystifying Forest! This is the entrance to Mystifying Forest. I have no idea what we're going to see in there. But this is our mission. Get to the deepest part of the forest and bring back the treasure. That's our graduation exam. Let's pass this exam and graduate from the guild. Let's not blow this, Syria.
Oh, we get to see a statue but not use it. That's interesting. I guess that's just going to be a reused room. Yes, thank you, thank you. I'm not going to use a faraway move to very rudely wake somebody up. I want them to be awake and aware of what's coming at them. I cannot bring myself to wake somebody up with Flamethrower. And I'm afraid of that too. And I don't want to do that to anybody, and I also don't want to do that to myself. That's part of, and that's, I started to say this earlier and trailed off. That's part of what I like about working out. And a lesson that I'm microcosmically learning through doing strength workouts and using weights is learning how to define a new max level that is safe. Learn and like enjoying the moments of not being switched on, and then when I am switched on, being reasonably switched on so that I am not pushing my body too hard and hurting myself. That's what, like, it's hard to like actually learn, like apply the lesson of doing that in a workout to doing it in general in life. Hello, Torterra. But that's, like, part of what gives me hope that I can maybe do it in life in general is that I am learning how to do that in strength training. After years and years of me pushing myself too hard and too far and using too much weight even when I knew my body was not going to be able to do it, I'm learning to go down on the weight before I attempt the exercise because I know that I'm going to reach failure state in a really bad way for my body. I'm learning to do less reps because I know that doing 8 instead of 6 would be too much. It's taken years, but I'm finally starting to learn those lessons and apply them. So maybe, just maybe, for the rest of my life, that can also be the case. But it might just take time. It might just take years and years and years and years. Because I seem to be really weird about learning things. Aging has changed your approach to strength training over time. Yes, you too. Probably seeing more success from training properly instead of overtraining and injuring yourself and settling yourself back anyway. Yes. This has been possibly... I've been going for 2 months now back into strength training. Just a bit more than once per week. Hi, Flygon. Can you join me? Of course not. And it's felt the most sustainable it ever has. I see stretching is something I really need to get in the habit of doing, and I have. That's been the case for years. That doesn't seem to be the runaway ability. They just seem... it's probably one of their IQ abilities. Whenever they're low on health, they try to run away. That's interesting. Chio's gonna hit this no matter what. There's nothing I can do. Never mind. No, and now that's the runaway ability. What are these? Right. Maybe I can just find these. King's Rock. Do I have the money? Can't believe I'm not judging you for that. I don't judge anybody for experiencing the truth of exercise actually sucks, even doing it once, let alone consistently. Just sometimes the act of, like, any daily activity is too much, let alone incredibly exhausting and demanding things. And it's like the benefits of working out constantly are compared to, like, earning a living. Maintaining a health routine doesn't have, like, rewards that are very tangible. Aside from, like, possibly leading you to, like, if you want a body that is, like, if you want visual effects from a very very delicate and ritualistic and intense health routine, that is a possible result, but that's not even guaranteed. Like, I will never be able to have the specific type of body that I have always wanted to have in my life. I will always be an endomorph, and I will always have excess fat cells from when I was significantly overweight. Those will always be there. So it can be even more difficult to motivate yourself to have a very, very, most of the time, unfun and exhausting and painful health routine when there are just, you don't really have any tangible reasons to be doing it. I don't judge anybody for that at all. Like, yeah, like as Flair says, I don't like to judge people, period, but especially not for that, because I know how just ridiculous it is to try to work out once, let alone every single day like I do. Scyther is here, that's awesome. And yes, I do take my lifestyle for granted, obviously. I take most of the positive things about myself for granted. I glossed over it, but I saw it. I just didn't... I just don't feel like my stream is necessarily the place to constantly talk about all of my shortcomings all the time. I don't want to make people here uncomfortable. The sneak scarf. Especially because, like, part of the point of what we're talking about here is that I shouldn't be so hard on myself. I feel like glossing over that last part of what you said was part of me being easier on myself. So I feel a little confused here. And so you were being serious that you liked how I glossed that part over? There's that. It might help with the dysphoria a little, but the body would make me happy. It's unachievable. Not having it worse. Yeah, I understand. It's more severe with you than it is with me, but I do understand on some level. And so I understand even more why having the motivation to put your physical body through all of that. Oh, hi, Skuntank. It's nice to see you not dead. Never mind, I hate you. That was great. Well, there was something in that box. I certainly know on my standpoint, I would prefer to not be in a constant despair state. Like, sure, there is a certain there's probably a German word to explain the certain, like, strange satisfaction of feeling sorry for yourself. But I would prefer to not have my problems that I'm feeling sorry for myself over than to have that satisfaction-ish of feeling sorry for myself. Angst? Yeah. There's an English word for it? No way. Or at least a commonly English occurring word. Eevee? Yeah, and I also didn't choose to have body dysphoria of my own. Of, like, I was trained by anime a lot of the time, and by, like, the sex symbols of the 70s and 80s and all that, to have, like, the flattest chest possible. And that's just impossible for me. What is this? Chestoberry. I've done a lot of work to accept what I have, but every single time I look at myself in the mirror, I have a pang of, oh, I don't like that. And I choose my clothing. The biggest factor that when I am choosing clothing is, does this make my chest look flat? Or flatter? To this day, that is the case. And I don't necessarily want that, but that's just the way it is. And I've tried to work on that, and it's gotten marginally better, which is better than it not getting better at all. Past scarf. Definitely getting some interesting items now. The sneak scarf, it lets sleepy Pokemon sleep. Oh, this is for me! I'm tempted to just wear that all the time. Yay, we did it. Say, you stream with a webcam, you've had the feeling of, wow, I'm having a good hair day today, I should stream and get it on camera to take advantage of this. You draw sketches of your actual human face. There's a word I'd use if I could go from the amount of body dysphoria I have to the amount you have. Cured. Yeah, that's fair. And I still always feel a little awkward. This is a me thing. But I always do feel a little awkward when things are okay with me and I kind of... I feel like I'm flaunting that. And it feels like I'm making other people feel worse as a result. And I can talk a little bit more about that in private, because... There are things that I don't do as often in the community. Because I'm worried that it's going to cause... envy or just bad feelings in general. And so I worry about using a webcam, because I worry that every time people see me in, like, being okay with myself, that it's making other people feel worse about themselves. Getting lots of new items. I did not miss them, I banned them. Don't worry about that. Because I'm not worrying about it right now. Yeah, those are the types of people that, like, they're telling me, like, it was harder for me when that person weeks ago came in and said something. Like, it was harder for me to apply that into something positive. This person today, it's like, they told me in very clear terms that I am presenting myself the way I want to. It's like, okay, yeah, you're saying it in bad faith, but I can say thank you and just move on and take you out of my life. That was fine. They were telling me that I'm doing things right. I am definitely giving off NB energy compared, like, according to that person. And the feminine, like, the amount of feminine that I want to express. So that was wondering, there was a troll who came in earlier that said that it was being very, you know, how you would expect about a person who does not like anybody except the most conforming gender presentations, who said things about my hair and about me wearing pink, and then said, why aren't you wearing lipstick? And, I mean, there's a very simple answer to that, and it's because I don't want to. Yeah, I have my hair the way it is, and I'm wearing the color that I'm wearing because I want to, and I'm not wearing lipstick because I don't want to. It's very simple. And it doesn't bother me that they hated that about me, because they were just letting me know that I am annoying the type of person who hates the way I express myself, being who I want to be. That means I'm doing something right. Being who I want to be, that means I'm actually taking the steps to present myself in ways that aren't going to be the way that everybody likes. That's fine. I'm not for them, and so they don't have to be here. It's okay.
I think we've come quite deep. Luminous Spring can't be too much farther. No, Chio, Syria! Hey, Teddy Ursa and Ursa Ring! You're here too! Yup.
We often come play here. So, how's it going? Did you see your Grand Master of all things bad?
No, nothing like that.
See? I told you that you only heard a rumor.
Why are you two here? Are you in search of that Grandmaster? No, we're not. We're searching for Luminous Spring. Oh, Luminous Spring? That's just up ahead here. What? Really? In fact, we were on our way there. Want to come with us?
Yeah, come with us if you want.
Let's go with them, Syria.
I was gonna say, why are we going across this very clear obstruction?
Ow, ow, ow!
Why would you see people explicitly go around something that looks like an obstruction and then go over it yourself? The people who have been here many, many times, you see them go around something, and you don't think that you should go around it yourselves? No, nobody's perfect.
This is...
Was that a pitfall trap? We fell down a pitfall trap. That's what happened to us.
Ah! The hole! The hole's closing up!
Bodily functions.
Ah, it's pitch black! I can't see a thing! Are we trapped?
What? Someone's here.
Who is it? Who are you?
Welcome to the world of darkness. I am the Grand Master of all things bad.
What? The Grand Master of all things bad?
Not only the Grand Master, but more of us besides. A bunch of us minions of the Grand Master are here. You can't see us in the dark, but you're completely surrounded.
I'd do it more spiritedly, but I'd hiccup. I don't want to start hiccuping right now.
Coming to our lair is the last mistake.
The last mistake you'll ever...
This is Wes Johnson.
Coming to our lair is the last mistake you'll ever make. You're not walking out of here. Prepare to...
See, sometimes this does surprise me.
What? Wigglytuff? And everyone else? What's going on here?
Hey, Bidoof! Why did you take the cover off?
Oh, what? Whoops. But I thought it'd be too dark down there for you all, so I opened it up. Delightful. And again, like, this is something I didn't mention before when I was criticizing this game, being critical of it. There are some things about this that really got me, that I thought were slam dunks, and this is one of them. And I'd like to say that I also thought the second side story was a slam dunk the entire way through. I thought basically every single aspect of the execution of that the entire time was all very high quality. Maybe I did something I shouldn't have. Helping out with the graduation exam and all. This is all so new to me. I don't have the foggiest idea about what I should be doing.
What a farce!
Listen, Wigglytuff, can you please tell us what's going on?
Okay, every single aspect of it does have to be explained, though, because this is a children's anime. What are you doing? My best. Who's Wigglytuff?
What?
I am the Grand Master. I know nothing of your so-called Wigglytuff.
What?
That's right! And we're the Grandmaster's minions!
Oh my gosh, that is so right! I don't know any Pokemon named Sunflora!
Hey!
What's going on here?
Chio, I'll explain when you're older. Coming to our lair is the last mistake you'll ever make. You're not walking out of here. Prepare to face the terror that is the Grand Master of all things bad. That, coupled with that expression, is just Wigglytuff at his finest. I do love him a lot. Yum-ta! I didn't bring a hunger seed. Anybody I can hit? Nope, they... Oh, wait, I can hit Growgunk right now. I have to fight Chimiko! Oh! Chimiko actually is going to be really bad for Chio, so I need to go for you first. I'm sorry. Oh, no. Doug Trio with your... I'm getting flashbacks. I'm getting flashbacks. I'm getting flashbacks. Why do I... Did I forget to sell the grimy food? Let's deal with what's in front of us right now. So there's that. Yeah, let's get rid of you right now. That sucks. Maybe I should have used an Oron Berry. Okay, now we're in trouble. That's interesting. Okay, so now Doug Trio can be in hitting range. No! Okay, that's fine. Why are you doing this to me? Okay, that's fine too. I would like somebody to pick up the stamina band, actually. Thank you. Uh-oh. You poor guy. Smash! Thankfully, Wigglytuff has been choosing to just do the regular tackles against us this entire frickin' time. I feel like I got pretty lucky there. They got me. Everyone, run away!
Run away! Run away!
Hey, hey!
How do we get out? What was that all about, I wonder? Well, I guess we're done here. We should move on.
You know, I should have taken it as a hint to the fact that nobody else in Treasure Town knew what the big bad... They said it every single time, and I forget what the phrasing was. The Grand Master of all things bad. I should have maybe taken a freaking hint, but I hate being not intelligent sometimes, but I can't claim to be the smartest person around. Yeah, I feel like I got really freaking lucky.
We should move on. Let's go to Luminous Spring.
Here we go. Is this where it happens?
Hey, Teddy Ursa and Ursa Ring.
How many times am I gonna say that?
Oh, it's you. What happened to you two? I thought you two were tagging along right behind us.
Something held us up. Anyway, what's going on?
Well, see, there's a treasure box here.
There wasn't a treasure box here before. I want to open it, but I'm also getting a creepy feeling from it.
You know, it'd be nasty if it's a booby trap or something. So we've been debating whether we should open it or leave it be.
Well then, we'll open it. You see, we got sent here for the guild's graduation exam. We were told to bring back the treasure from here.
That's it. That box must have something to do with your exam. You guys should open it.
Can I get you to do this, Syria?
I think it would probably be okay, but you never know. It could be a trap. If I can get the dimensional screen to activate, that may give me a better idea if this treasure box is safe or not. Yeah, protagonist being smart for a moment. The dizziness. The dizziness is starting. It was Wigglytuff that put this treasure here. That means inside this treasure box...
This is...
It's a perfect apple. The treasure of Luminous Spring. It was a perfect apple.
A perfect apple as the treasure. It suits Wigglytuff, I guess.
What was that?
It's the sunlight going on to the Luminous Spring, because now we get to evolve, because this is awesome. Let's go swimming.
What's that?
Light. Light is shining down.
Oh, then maybe. Did Luminous Spring regain its power?
Or that is literally water so shallow that it doesn't even reach us.
Those that seek awakening.
Who's saying that?
The resumption of time has brought light here again. If you seek evolution, step forward.
I knew it! I knew that Luminous Spring would be revived!
Good for you, Teddy Ursa. You've been looking forward to evolution for a long time.
Yup! Evolution? Oh, that's right! Wigglytuff mentioned it before! Wigglytuff also said this was where Pokemon would come to evolve. But what is evolution?
Oh, you don't know what evolution is? What it means to evolve?
Some kinds of Pokemon can evolve if specific conditions are first met. When a Pokemon evolves, its appearance changes, sometimes dramatically. Really? Your appearance changes?
That's right. And it may not just be how you look that changes either. When you evolve, sometimes your form and abilities can even change. How about that?
Really? Yup. I've wanted to get stronger, so I've been hoping to evolve for a long time. I'll try it out right away.
Those that seek awakening. This is Luminous Spring. Do you seek to evolve?
Yup, please.
Do you need an item to do so?
Nope, I don't need one.
So be it. Seeker of Awakening, let us begin.
Something is happening to Teddy Ursa. Teddy Ursa's appearance is changing. Teddy Ursa evolved into Ursaring! Whoa! Teddy Ursa looks just like Ursaring now! Yay! Hey, Ursaring! I've evolved!
Congratulations! All the leveling up you went through finally paid off. Now it's hard to tell us apart, but good for you.
Let's try evolving too, Syria! I'll try first!
Those that seek awakening. This is Luminous Spring. I can evolve Belly now. Holy shit.
This is the part of the game where I get to have my top 2 Pokemon of all time in my party. And with Mawile, I get to have my top 3.
This is Luminous Spring. Do you seek to evolve?
Yes! I want to evolve! Please! Oh, this is exciting! I can't even talk!
Do you need an item to do so?
An item? I don't know. No item for me.
So be it. Seeker of Awakening, let us begin.
You had no idea this was happening to you when you woke up this morning. Your life's about to change, my friend.
No, impossible. You may not evolve.
What? Why not? Why can't I evolve? Is it maybe because I haven't met my requirements for evolving?
No, that is not it. It is not merely a problem of not meeting requirements.
Then why? Teddy Ursa was able to evolve. Why can't I evolve?
Why can you not evolve? It may be influenced by a distortion in the fabric of space.
Distortion? The fabric of space?
Why that should be, I do not know. But your presence is somehow related to the distortion of space itself. And as a result of that, you cannot evolve.
Okay, so literally any reason. Just put any reason in there.
No, it is not only you. There is yet another. The one behind you is also forbidden its evolution.
What? Syria too?
What? Me too? That is all that I can tell. This is Luminous Spring. If you seek new evolution, then you shall return.
Well, that's hellaciously disappointing.
Looks like it's not just me. I guess you can't evolve either, Syria. I don't understand why we can't evolve, though. Anyway, we have the perfect apple that was in the treasure box. We should go back to the guild with it.
Yeah, I can still get Chimecho, but I'm still hellaciously disappointed. You've passed the graduation exam! It kind of hurts to have that dangled in front of my face and then yanked away from me. I have to say. Congratulations! You two have passed the guild's graduation exam! You did it! Oh, not celebrating? Are you maybe not happy?
Well, yes, I'm happy. But it hasn't really registered. I don't think we've accomplished anything that special.
Chio, you saved the goddamn world. That's not true at all. Don't you understand what you two did was incredible? You went and brought back a fantastic treasure in a perfect apple. But even better than that, you defeated that horrifying Grand Master of all things bad, didn't you?
But that's what I don't understand. Wigglytuff, how could you know that we defeated the Grand Master of all things bad?
We heard it somewhere.
Besides, that bad Grand Master, Wigglytuff, wasn't that you?
Huh? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Grand Master of all things bad.
Me too! I know nothing! The Grandmaster's minions, what are they?
Hey, me too.
Eek! I don't know any minions. Ha 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 ha. Everyone, what's going on?
Chio, I'll tell you when you're older. Yeah, I did remember you bringing up that I thought it was a very late post-game thing, but... Still, they dangled it in front of my face. Maybe you mentioned that it would be dangled in front of my face, and I forgot. If so, I'm sorry.
Anyway, you two have now officially graduated from the guild. From now on, you will no longer be bound by the guild's strict regulations. You'll be free to operate as an exploration team totally on your own.
Oh, right. Does that mean from now on that we get to keep all the reward money from the board jobs and we don't need to share with the guild? That's excellent, Syria.
No, unfortunately for you, that aspect doesn't change at all. As before, you will still have to give most of that money to the guild.
What? Why?
Graduation from the guild means you're still affiliated with us. Your team, Team Hot Fries, can operate only because of this guild. So you'll need to accept that as part of being an exploration team.
But I mean, it's not like anything has changed from before.
Eek!
You don't understand! Graduating from the guild is extraordinary!
That's right! I should know! Even I couldn't pass the graduation exam! Okay. Anyway, you two have passed the exam with flying colors. I hope you'll keep up your great work as explorers.
Wigglytuff. Congratulations, Chio and Syria.
My first Chimico line of the day, I just realized.
Oh my gosh! How wonderful!
Hey! I'm so happy for you all. Drop in on your old friends now and then.
Everyone!
Congratulations, Team Hot Fries.
Oh, everyone! Thank you, everyone!
The Exploration Team Federation has sent a message. Syria's team was rewarded with a large treasure bag. I've been in need of that for a while. You can now enable your terrible taking too many items into dungeons habit. Also, as startup funds for the newly affiliated team, Team Hot Fries received $10,000. One more thing. Now we've got the final episode. Okay, yeah, this is where we're going to see what happened with Grovile and Dust Noir and everybody. And see if it all is going to actually feel okay for me. Congratulations, Team Hot Fries. You graduated.
Since we can't use our old room at the guild anymore, let's live here from now on. This whole idea of graduating hasn't sunk in much yet. But let's keep going on as an exploration team like we always have. From now on, this is Team Hot Fries' new exploration base. Let's head to the guild and check out the job bulletin board and the outlaw notice board for jobs. It's a new beginning for us, Syria.
Quick advice. Because you've graduated from the guild, you may from now on save a record of your progress using your bed here. Sleep in your own goddamn home and sleep in and not be woken up by Loudred every day. Yeah, that kind of rocks. That is a reward. And we get new music. With the main theme. Yeah, they've been knocked out a few times, I guess. But now we get to sleep in all the time. Yeah, when they were hiding with Grovile, yeah. So, but Flair thought the same thing. That is a proper reward. Hey, Zach. Thank you so much. I'm sorry I missed your sub message as well. Thank you so much for the 36-month sub. Yeah, sub messages don't seem to be working very well right now. I don't know what's going on. If I had a nickel for every month I was subscribed to say, I'd be wishing I had quarters instead. It's lovely to see you. And you know what? I'll do one. I'll poke into Serenity River really quick, so that I'm not popping offline right when you get here. But thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate it. Thank you, everybody. I hope you're all enjoying. Let's go to Serenity River and give one more attempt. Congratulations on graduating! Gratulation, congratulates! You two are extraordinary. Do you know what they say about that guild? That they make it terribly hard for apprentices to graduate. Yeah, I did just get a crap ton of stuffs. Right, and I can evolve Qingling. Can I just... Do I have to go through that dungeon every time that I want to evolve people? Do I have to take them through all those floors? Oh, I don't know if I want to evolve Larvin, though, because Larvitar is my favorite Pokemon of that line. You got a shortcut straight there. Okay, so let's go take Belly there first. Let's go enjoy that. Oh, Mobile Orb, that's interesting. And I could evolve the original Shelly form, but I like the thought of her just being able to switch between those two forms.
You two, I commend you for graduating.
Thank you.
Claw, claw!
Graduated. They'll have something to say about me graduating, but not saving the world. Steel Wing, interesting. Yeah, he charges me $150 every single time I want to open a box. That is one of the things about this game that is like, eh. You don't think I can evolve Qingling yet? Does Qingling have to have like 60 stars of IQ? You've completed the guild's graduation exam. How fantastic! I wonder if they're gonna start having new items now that I'm in the post game. High friendship at night. This game has so many things about it that feel specifically targeted at me to depress me. I don't understand why the things that I want in this game have to be so fucking hard to do, specifically. It's getting to be very annoying. I can put some sleep seeds away. Thank you for letting me know. Everybody but Saria is allowed to evolve their favorite Pokemon. That's my brain doing what it does, making me feel like I am like. I congratulate you on your guild graduation. I do hope you continue to rake in money and allow me to hoard it. It's my brain doing that thing where it tries to convince me that, like, God is out to get me specifically.
Oh, Syria! Chio! Hey, Chimeko! What's going on? Oh, Syria, Chio, congratulations on graduating from the guild! Team Hot Fries now gets to operate in association with the guild, right? So your assembly privileges also change. Let the bell ring. A new special service is available to you. Special service? So what is this special service? Well, it's special. You can now change your leader before your team goes to a dungeon. The team leader.
1.5 stars. That would be nice. Part of me wants to see if I can find one on my own now, but part of me also wants a Chimeko very soon.
The team leader? We can change the leader before going into a dungeon? Yes. Up to now, Syria was always the team leader on explorations, right?
It takes so much breath to do this voice.
Now, because the guild has given your team affiliate status, you can make any member of Team Hot Fries the leader before going into a dungeon. In other words, you can assemble a dungeon team from only Team Hot Fries recruits. An exploration team made that way will still be officially recognized. Oh, I get it. So that means if we plan to explore a dungeon where our current team will suffer type-based disadvantages, we can build a totally different team, even changing the team leader, so that we can gain type advantages instead. Absolutely. Of course, there are dungeons that only Syria and Chio may enter. I hope you make use of my new service. Anyway, good luck with your exploration teamwork.
Why was all of that reading so difficult for me? Okay. I think Chimeko does have a 1.5 stars. For some reason, I just assumed that that's my brain doing its thing. I just assumed that it would require, like, the IQ skills that happen when you get 5 freaking stars. I assumed that would also be the evolution requirement for Belly. So that's my bad. I am sorry that I immediately assumed the game would hold it really far away from me. Belly is only at 1 star though, so I do have some work to do. And so I will say, Celine, I will get to 1.5 stars, and if I don't have that item by then we can talk. And let me go check for Serenity River missions. I'm not holding my breath to see any. Nope. So we're just gonna go straight to the top floors of Serenity River to see if we can get the 2% chance of Masquerain joining. Which is another one of the things about this game that is just, like, strangely, unbelievably difficult. That is one of the specific things that I want.
Zero Isle is to the south of here, across the sea.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of post-game things.
That's where we're about to raid now. The mountains of treasures and gold in there. We mean to have it all. We finally found it! Zero Isle. Well, if it isn't you two, it's been a long time.
It has been, actually. Sending RNG energy. Thank you. I already got the Rage Mages with me. Let's go play in the water for a bit. And we can go explore everywhere all now. We can go straight to Zero Isle. I will not be doing that. I could just recruit a Surskit and evolve it. Yes, that's true. I would like to have a Surskit as well, actually, because I like them both.
Chio using terms like type-based disadvantages feels a little bizarre, honestly. Yeah, and it's hard to read. In a very, very long... a line that was very long already. That was a very challenging sequence for me. Another Max Elixir! I need a lot of those. Yeah, it sounds like the post-game dungeon experience. Punch the fish. You slapped the fish, actually. But I hope you've been doing well, Zach. It is lovely to see you again. Blast Seed! Yay! Alright, here we go. Here are where the Masquerain are. There's one right there. 2.5% chance of having them recruit me every time. I need people to not... I need to be the one that hits them. And they need... And they need to be one tile away. There goes Belly. Not that one. Belly's probably gonna take out another Masquerain. Whooper is fine. You're just going back and forth right now. Just keep walking around for a while, see if Masquerain keeps spawning in. But yeah, I fully anticipate this is just going to be something I'm grinding off stream. Or trying to get Surskit. I'll probably do both. So I can have one of each. Just cuz. But now this is the principle of the thing. Because this has been on my mind for so long. Now I want to recruit Masquerain just because it's been on my mind. This is one of the situations where a radar orb would be useful. We are not seeing many Masquerain right now. Don't do it, Chio. I don't think you can from the corner. We got a box from that one. Come here.
Come here. Come here. Thank you. Nope. I expect this will take a long time. I had to think for a second if the radar orb was one I had just picked up and I didn't realize. Come on. Come on. Come on. Nope. We're getting decent luck with seeing them now. Well, that's fine. Like, they'll still join even if they die in one hit. Which is a funny oxymoronic statement. Yeah. I knew it. I knew it because it came to me as I was having to leave. She came to me. We did it. She wanted to be with me. She was like, "No, don't leave. I'm coming. I'm coming." I'm feeling like Quinn because of the qua sound. Oh! Thank you for giving Apollo a potion. I'm really surprised we were actually able to do this on stream. That feels really good, actually. Thank you, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Thank you for the fish flop. Does anybody have any ideas? I'm feeling something... not regal, but something dignified. Glung, I don't know if that qualifies. My apologies to people out there named Glung. I might just go with Quinn. That's what my mind keeps going back to. We did it. We got the 2.5% chance. On stream. Very nice. Splashing around in the water was a good idea. Wait. I sold the power band after it wasn't equipped to Chio. This is why I keep these items around. I sold Chio's power band because it was dropped during the battle and then it was unequipped when I picked it back up, and so I accidentally sold it. I think I still have one left over. I will try to get another one on the way out. There's one way over there. This is not gonna work. Masquerain has really interesting moves. Oh. It is still a very low chance. There's a box. Sure. That's the whole floor. We'll see if we run into any more toward the exit. Nope. That's alright. We got what we came here for. Excellent.
We put in a full day today. I'm exhausted. We should get some sleep now.
It looks like it's early afternoon.
We can be rested up for another good day tomorrow.
We know that's fine. I'm not judging.
Good morning, Syria. Let's make it another great day.
Awesome. We're into the post game. I'll see if I can keep feeding Belly some... Like, I'll prioritize Belly now with the gummies. Try and get her IQ up to a 1.5 stars. Whew. But yeah, we've gotten past the main quest. And I'm gonna raid somebody new this time. I'm going to raid a friend from high school, actually. I have every reason to believe that this person is a pretty good person, a pretty good raid target. Always one of the most compassionate and, you know, divergent people at my school, and just seems like a chill and cool person to this day. So I have a feeling that this is a fine raid target. Now, right now they're playing Fortnite, which is, you know, kind of a bit of a difference from what I've been playing. But yeah, I'm gonna raid Trainer Derek. So yeah, all in all, still a positive experience with this game. Lots of little annoyances, lots of little things that didn't land exactly perfectly for me, but I still think it's a quite good game that, so far already, I think it deserves a good reputation, and I'm glad that I've played it. Very glad that I've played it, that's for sure. I have regrets about some of the ways I've been too hard on it in the past, although, you know, some massive BS has happened to me, and I am not trying to completely put that under the rug, but in any way, thank you so much, take care everybody, dream on folks, peace, until next time.